Something outran the stars over Mars. In October 2025, a streak of light sliced through the Martian sky, faster than anything the red planet had ever seen. 60 kilometers per second. Silent. Precise. Deliberate. For a few seconds, NASA's Perseverance rover caught it on the edge of its night sky feed before the cameras went dark. Then, without warning, every Mars orbiter tracking the flyby of 3I, Atlas, the third confirmed interstellar object ever observed, stopped sending raw data. The silence was immediate. The timing, impossible to dismiss. When the first leaked frames emerged days later, the world froze. They showed an emerald flash above the Martian horizon, brief but structured, with spectral readings that defied logic. No comet emits that color without carbon, no rock glows without thermal decay. Yet 3I, Atlas had done both, and then vanished. NASA dismissed the anomalies as instrument interference, but privately, even their top astrophysicists couldn't agree. Some saw evidence of ionized metal plasma, others, coherent light, something engineered, not natural. The mystery deepened when Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter data from the same window showed something faint in the thin atmosphere, a pulse. A split-second electromagnetic burst synchronized with the flash seen from Perseverance. To some, it looked like a communications ping. To others, a propulsion signature. Whatever it was, it didn't behave like a comet. It changed velocity, altering course by a measurable degree before slipping into solar shadow. Avi Loeb, the Harvard astrophysicist who once argued that Oumuamua might have been artificial, resurfaced in headlines. He claimed 3I, Atlas was behaving exactly like an object under intelligent control. His calculations suggested a non-gravitational acceleration pattern, tiny but deliberate, consistent with light-based propulsion. In simpler terms, it was steering. But steering toward what? Telemetry from the MAVEN orbiter, captured just before the blackout, recorded a subtle distortion in the local magnetic field. Not random, but rhythmic, repeating every 1.47 seconds. The pattern mirrored those once detected from deep interstellar sources, sometimes mistaken for pulsars. This time, though, it was localized. The pulse originated near the Martian equator, where 3I, Atlas had passed closest to the planet's surface. Some scientists began calling it the Martian beacon. By late October, the James Webb Space Telescope regained line of sight. What it saw left analysts speechless. 3I, Atlas, expected to continue its outbound path, had changed trajectory. Instead of slingshotting away, it decelerated by an unexplainable margin. It was slowing down, something no natural object could do without external force. The data suggested a faint emission of non-thermal radiation from within the object itself, as if it were releasing controlled energy bursts. A self-regulating mechanism? A propulsion system? When Webb's infrared sensors analyzed the reflected light, they found a strange spectral gap, a missing frequency band that absorbed rather than emitted. That gap, according to physicists, was characteristic of metamaterials, engineered substances that manipulate light. No known comet, asteroid, or fragment in the solar system shows such a signature. Speculation exploded across the globe. Was 3I, Atlas an ancient probe, a remnant from a civilization predating our solar system? Or was it something alive, not in the biological sense, but as a self-aware structure, designed to endure interstellar time? Its motion wasn't random, it seemed purposeful, as if observing Mars before moving on. Then came the final transmission. Just before signal loss, Webb detected a faint code embedded in the electromagnetic pulse, binary pairs forming repeating intervals. It wasn't a language, but it wasn't noise either. Within those intervals was a mathematical constant, 1.618, the golden ratio. Found in nature, biology, architecture, even galaxies. The same ratio that defines growth, structure, and harmony across the universe. By the time the signal faded, 3I, Atlas had vanished behind the sun's glare, its trajectory uncertain. NASA issued no further statements. But those who studied the data knew this wasn't over. Whatever crossed Mars wasn't a coincidence, it was part of a pattern. First Oumuamua, then Borisov, now Atlas. Each one faster, stranger, closer. If the pattern continues, the next visitor won't just pass by. It will arrive. And when it does, we may finally learn whether these objects are travelers or messengers from something that's been watching far longer than we've been looking.